Alright, so for this Wryn's Indie Spotlight, we're going to be taking a quick look at Bleed, which just came out on the PS4 and Xbox One for $10. I'm playing the Xbox One version. Bleed is an action platformer, twin-stick shooter, where you control the main character with left stick, you shoot with the right stick, you can slow down time with left trigger to kind of evade obstacles and maybe get more damage on a boss than you normally would. You also can jump with right trigger, and if you press right trigger a whole bunch of times, you can kind of evade. I'm not really a fan of the control scheme. I find jumping on the right trigger to be a little awkward, but you kind of do get used to it as you play. It's also very score-based, as you can see in the top right corner. You get rated for your kills. The longer you can go with killing enemies without getting hit, the higher rated you can get, all the way from D to like S rank and stuff, and a lot of the achievements are tied to that game. So right up front, I didn't particularly enjoy this game. I thought it was just mediocre at best, although maybe some of the boss fights are kind of cool. I beat it once, and I have no intentions of ever playing the game again. In fact, I'll probably end up deleting it off my hard drive. But I do these videos because maybe there's somebody out there who watches it that might enjoy this type of game that didn't know any, that the game basically existed. So it's out now for $10. I think that's a little bit too expensive for what it offers. It was this on the Xbox 360 Indie Store for $1. I'm not going to say this game is only worth $1. I'd say probably a fair price would have been $5, but that's just my opinion on the matter. So there are 7 levels in the game. Each level also has a bunch of boss fights, 2, 3, sometimes even 4. Some of the boss fights are kind of cool. And the game features for each one of those 7 levels 4 different difficulties: easy, normal, hard, and very hard. And the difficulty actually does matter in this game. It is insanely easy on easy, where you can actually beat the whole game in about an hour, but when you step it up to normal, it's going to take more skill and more time, and very hard is just absolutely ridiculous. And outside of normal mode, you have an arcade mode, which requires you to beat the whole level without dying whatsoever. You can also play the game in 2-player co-op, and it does have a store, so every time you beat a level, you get rated on the amount of points you did and how well you did in the game, and you can use those points to then buy more health for your character, or buy more time slow ability, or buy new weapons and such. And speaking of weapons, you can equip 2. Right now I have my pistols equipped, but you can also switch to your secondary weapon, which currently have a rocket launcher, and you would switch using right bumper. So yeah, I mean, right off the bat, like I said, I didn't particularly care for this game. I find it mediocre. I found it overpriced for what it offers. That's just my opinion on the matter. You're maybe saying, hey, this is a twin-stick shooter, and I love twin-stick shooters, so I'll check it out. And fair enough. That's why I do these videos. But for me, I think there's better games worth your time and your money rather than this. But hey, that's just one man's opinion. So Bleed is out now on Xbox and PS4 for $10. Check it out if the game looks interesting, and who knows, maybe you'll enjoy it more than I did. But as for a rating, I did beat it one time. I will be deleting the game and never playing it again. I would probably give it a 5. I mean, it's just a mediocre, average game to me. But like I said, that's just one man's opinion. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel for more content. And I'll see everybody later.